Have you ever wondered why the Philippines is a key player in the international arena? Now that's a question worth pondering. This archipelagic country, nestled in the heart of Southeast Asia, is so much more than its pristine beaches and vibrant festivals. The Philippines, with its 7,641 islands, is a fascinating blend of history, culture, and strategic significance. Let's take a trip back in time, shall we? For centuries, the Philippines has been a crossroads for various cultures. It has seen the influence of the Malays, the Chinese, the Spanish, and the Americans, each leaving an indelible mark on its cultural tapestry. This cultural diversity has given the Philippines a unique perspective, making it an intriguing player in international diplomacy. Now, why is the Philippines so strategic? Picture this: it's located at the eastern edge of the Asia-Pacific region, right at the doorstep of the Pacific Ocean. This unique geographical positioning not only makes the Philippines a gateway between the East and the West, but also places it at the heart of some of the world's most important sea lanes. Imagine controlling a choke point in the global economic highway. That's the kind of power the Philippines holds. It's a vital link in the global supply chain, a hub for trade, and a crucial player in maritime security. But the Philippines is not just about its location. Its historical significance is equally compelling. From its resistance against colonial powers to its role in World War II, the Philippines has always been a resilient nation. Its history is a testament to its courage and determination, qualities that it brings to the table in international relations. So, you see, the Philippines is not just another country on the map. It's a nation with a rich past, a strategic location, and a vibrant culture. It's a country that knows how to leverage its strengths, making it a formidable ally and a formidable adversary. Intrigued yet? Well, there is more to unravel about this fascinating archipelago. So why is the Philippines a good ally? What makes it stand out, one might ask? Well, the answer lies in its strong diplomatic relations, its significant contribution to global peacekeeping, and its active role in various international organizations. First off, the Philippines has always been known for its robust diplomatic ties with countries across the globe. It has consistently maintained good relations with major powers both in the East and the West. This has been possible due to its balanced foreign policy that emphasizes mutual respect, non-interference, and beneficial cooperation. This balance has earned the Philippines a reputation of being a reliable and trustworthy ally. Now, moving on to its role in global peacekeeping. Did you know that the Philippines is one of the leading contributors to United Nations peacekeeping forces? Over the years, it has sent thousands of its soldiers, police officers, and military observers on peacekeeping missions around the world. These brave men and women have worked selflessly in conflict-ridden areas, risking their lives to maintain peace and stability. Their efforts have not gone unnoticed, earning the Philippines commendation and respect on the international stage. Lastly, let's talk about the Philippines' participation in international organizations. The country is an active member of several major international organizations, including the United Nations, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, and the World Trade Organization. Through these platforms, the Philippines has consistently advocated for issues such as human rights, climate change, and sustainable development. This proactive stance further strengthens the image of the Philippines as a responsible global actor. So, to wrap it up, the Philippines' robust diplomatic ties, significant contributions to peacekeeping, and active participation in international organizations make it a good ally. Its balanced diplomacy, commitment to peace, and advocacy for global issues highlight its reliability and trustworthiness on the world stage. Indeed, the Philippines has proven itself to be a dependable ally, but is it all sunshine and roses? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the other side of the coin in the next segment. Wait a minute, are you enjoying the content so far? If you're intrigued by these insights, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You wouldn't want to miss out on our future explorations, would you? Now let's delve into the darker side of this intriguing nation. Why could the Philippines be a worst enemy? It's hard to imagine, isn't it? Yet no matter how surprising it may seem, there are reasons why the Philippines could be seen as a potential adversary. Firstly, territorial disputes. The Philippines has been involved in numerous disputes over the years, most notably with China over the South China Sea. These disagreements can spark tension and escalate into conflicts, making the Philippines a potential threat to nations involved. Secondly, internal instability. The Philippines has had a history of internal strife with ongoing insurgencies and political unrest. This instability can create a ripple effect, affecting neighboring nations and potentially escalating into regional conflicts. Internal instability also makes the nation unpredictable, a characteristic that can be quite unsettling for allies and potential adversaries alike. Lastly, its strategic location. The Philippines is situated in a key maritime route, the South China Sea, through which a significant portion of the world's trade passes. This location gives it a certain level of influence and control over this trade route. In the wrong hands, this power could be used to disrupt global trade, posing a threat to nations worldwide. Yet it's important to remember that these attributes do not necessarily make the Philippines an enemy. They are merely potential threats, and how they are managed and mitigated largely depends on the actions of the Philippines and its relations with other nations. In reality, every nation has its own set of challenges and potential threats. It's how these are handled that determines whether a nation becomes a friend or foe. It's a delicate balance, one that requires careful navigation and mutual respect. To conclude, the Philippines, like any other nation, has its own set of challenges that could make it a potential adversary. But remember, the possibility of being an enemy does not define a nation. It's the actions and decisions that truly carve out a nation's role on the world stage. So how does the Philippines maintain a balance between being a good ally and a potential enemy? It's a balancing act that requires an intricate dance of diplomacy, strategic planning, and an in-depth understanding of both domestic and international challenges. At the heart of the Philippines' diplomatic strategies is the principle of peaceful coexistence. This means fostering relationships with other nations based on mutual respect and understanding, regardless of political ideologies. The country's diplomatic corps works tirelessly, engaging with counterparts across the globe, ensuring that the Philippines' interests are represented and protected. But being a good ally doesn't mean the Philippines is a pushover. It's prepared to stand its ground when its sovereignty and the welfare of its people are at stake. This is where the concept of a potential enemy comes into play. The Philippines, while small in size, is mighty in spirit. It's a nation that's not afraid to speak its mind and fight for what it believes is right. The country also manages its domestic challenges, such as economic disparity and political instability, with a combination of policy reform and grassroots initiatives. It's a continuous process, one that requires the government to be responsive to the needs of its people and proactive in addressing issues before they escalate. The Philippines' efforts to maintain peace and stability are also noteworthy. Despite the geopolitical tensions that often surround it, the country strives for harmony both within its borders and beyond. It's a delicate balance, but one that the Philippines, with its rich history of resilience, is well equipped to handle. Now, this doesn't mean that everything is smooth sailing. There are still bumps along the way, and the balance of power can sometimes teeter. But through it all, the Philippines remains steadfast, navigating the tricky waters of international politics with grace and tenacity. The Philippines is a complex player in the international stage, navigating between being an ally and a potential adversary. It's a testament to the country's resilience and its commitment to carve its own path in the world, all while maintaining a balance of power that respects its friendships and defends its interests. So there you have it, the Philippines. A good ally, a potential adversary. This tropical archipelago, with its rich history and strategic location, is a paradox of sorts. As we've discussed, the Philippines has shown itself to be a steadfast ally, fostering strong diplomatic ties and partnerships, particularly in the Southeast Asian region. It's a nation that values cooperation and unity, embodying the spirit of bayanihan, or community effort. Yet it's also a nation that can potentially be a formidable opponent. With its geopolitical significance, the Philippines can exert considerable influence in the region. And let's not forget, its resilient people who have weathered numerous storms, both literal and figurative, only to emerge stronger each time. The beauty of this dichotomy is that it creates a balance of power, a delicate dance of diplomacy that keeps the wheels of international relations turning. This balance fosters mutual respect and understanding among nations, promoting a sense of global unity amidst diversity. But keep in mind, this is not just about the Philippines. It's about every nation, every culture, every individual. It's about understanding the complexities of our world, the delicate interplay of strength and vulnerability, of friendship and rivalry. And with that, we come to the end of our exploration, but remember, the journey of discovery is never over. Subscribe for more amazing content and keep wondering. Until next time, continue to question and learn. Don't miss out on future explorations and discoveries. Hit subscribe and ring the bell to stay updated with our new content. Your journey of wonder continues with every video. Stay connected and engaged on social media. Continue the conversation, follow us. Thank you for being a part of the Have You Ever Wondered community. Keep wondering, keep discovering. Until next time.